Hey guys, I'm Hollywood. I'm back again. I'm back for another video. It's been a long day, but here we are. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. Just trying to, just been busy and just haven't really been able to come up with much. I'm thinking I'll probably just keep this place here as my permanent talking place. Yeah. Anyway, so today's topic, how to be constantly creative. Now, some of you might be surprised, but I come up with songs. I write songs, right? I'm able to write songs almost every day. You know, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because that's what I do, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about how to be able to be constantly creative. And the way I've been writing stuff since I was like 17, so that's about 3 years now, and I've learned a lot. First of all, you need a lot of experience, not just like writing experience, but also life experience to be able to come up with stuff. You know, if you're just trying to, if you're like 17, you're not gonna be able to write a lot of good material. Maybe one or two things, but at least for me, I write songs that are a lot better now than they were when I was 17, 18. Um, the second thing is you have to always be trying to come up with stuff. That's not to say to force it out. I'll have another video about that. But you have to be willing to work and always look for new ideas. Always listen and look for things to motivate you. My motivation is just, wanting to succeed and show people what I can do. Um, and, doing that through music and now YouTube, which I'll admit it's not my favorite thing in the world, but we do what we have to do. Um, so when I was about 16, 17, something like that, I read Paul Stanley's book Face the Music, and in one chapter of the book, he had talked about in a conversation he had with his manager Bill Coyne, and this happened right after they recorded the first album. They had to go back into the studio to record the second album because the first album had stopped selling records and needed to put something out. And Paul had said something like, I don't feel inspired. I don't have any ideas. And Bill said to him, I'll show you the bills that you'll get inspired. And that had a very big effect on me, hearing that, because it kind of just it solidified the idea that you have to be able to come up with stuff. You can't just wait around and sit waiting for ideas or anything. You have to be actively looking for it. That doesn't mean that every day you'll be able to come up with stuff. You know, I'll have periods where I can't come up with anything. I'll just be sitting there waiting for something and nothing will come. But that doesn't mean that I just sit doing nothing. I still proactively try to accomplish stuff. But and it's because of that quote. And it really shows a lot about how successful people think musically, like successful musicians, artists, right? That they don't sit around waiting for inspiration to come. They don't sit waiting for 5 weeks waiting for the next big break, for the next big song to come to them. They actively look for it. They actively sit down and say, okay, I'm going to try to write a song about this thing, and here's how I'm going to do it. Use the words as the riffs. You get the idea. you know it's proactivity. Every day you should try, at least when you're starting out and born. Don't expect anything you write to be good. I certainly did not. I look back and, my God, this shit I wrote was so bad. I should just do a whole video on all the old songs that I wrote, because my God, they were so bad. The lyrics to some of these songs, I swear to God, I don't know where the fuck I came up with some of these ideas. But when you first start out, just see it as like a learning period. Oh, give yourself a grace period to just start learning. Figure out what, figure out how people write songs, and try to mimic that first. And then once you get comfortable with that, come up with your own material. And that will basically make you, it'll force your brain to eventually, very slowly, but eventually you'll be able to just come up with stuff out of thin air. I come up with words and riffs in my mind randomly. Almost every day, I just come up with stuff. And I'm able to put it all down to paper or write them all out and record them. Like you see in my YouTube, you see if you look through my videos, you can see all my riffs. I don't sing, I don't like sing, but you can see all my riffs there, and plenty of those songs have lyrics to them. Not all of them, but plenty of them do. And that's because I'm proactively trying to come up with material. So be creative constantly. Don't force it, but just try and push yourself often, especially when you're starting out, because it will benefit you in the long run. And I can attest to that. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.